last one, but here we go. We start right now.
All right, let's do it.
Yo, yo, yo. Everybody, this is Les Overreact Podcast. Man, we in the
Back
building,
at it.
y'all.
You know what today is?
You know
We're
what I'm
kicking off
saying?
with some preseason today.
Yes, sir. The NFL is back, man. And I hope
Yeah,
y'all
Hall
been
of
paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been commenting, y'all been on the post, repping y'all
yeah.
stuff because,
You
like
know
we've
what's
been
going
saying,
on. Yeah, yeah,
shout out, go fly with the old jersey, yo. Let,
yeah.
let's let's do it like this, man. Y'all know who I am. I go by the name PS4 John Gotti, and I'm with
Uh,
my boy right here. Talk
the
to him,
voice,
fly.
the voice of YouTube, man. Oh, go
I,
fly, the one and only GOAT.
I love it.
Before I continue, man, I just want to show off this jersey, bro. See, a lot of teams out there don't have this here. You see this? You see this patch right
Mm,
here? You see that Super Bowl?
that Super Bowl.
If
That's
you look
real.
close, that's the patch for the Super Bowl, man. So respect the champs. Shout out to the Rams for sending me this jersey. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And also, shout out to Rick Ross, man, the biggest boss. He sent me this
mm.
nice bottle of Bel Air, man. That's how we doing. We celebrating. We celebrating all till kickoff. There go
Okay.
KM. You
And
know what I'm saying?
we got Cam in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the Rams for sending you
Shout
that
out to the Rams.
you know what
Hey,
I'm
watch the
saying?
throne, bro. Watch the throne.
Mm.
You know?
Heard that.
Yeah,
And
shake your head. I
then
see you shake your head. Go ahead.
I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got
The
nothing to say,
Rams,
bro.
the Rams are our sons. Here in New England, those are our sons. We're proud of y'all growth, man.
Imagine.
Proud of y'all, man.
Imagine Mac Jones.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Okay.
Matt
That's
Jones.
right, Mac
Really,
10,
really. I'm about to
Mac
say
10.
really, man. Where did Jimmy G? You know what? Cam, look at Cam. Cam, introduce yourself one time for the one time.
No, this is what K in the great one. Back at it like it. No, I ain't gonna say that, but back at it.
Dang.
The
Not
GOAT.
like the dude in the back alley with the. You ain't going that route.
No, I wasn't gonna go that route. I was kind of going there, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just be K in the great one. Back
Uh,
at
uh,
it.
Mm,
Just back at
understood.
it again, you know.
mm.
Understood. Either way, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? And we are Let's Overreact Podcast. One time, give it a one time for us, man.
All right. What episode is this, John?
This is episode 17, believe it or not.
17. Okay, we
Episode
roll.
17, man.
What are
You
we,
gotta
4 months
remember,
in?
yeah, we started at the end of the basketball season and really worked our way into the football season.
Okay.
I think that's super dope. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
All
people don't have
right.
that longevity, but we have it. So
Yeah,
shout out
and
to us.
consistency. That's what it's
Yeah.
about.
You know what I'm saying? Just getting our feet wet and you know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? Working for y'all. So shout out to all
Uh-huh.
everybody. Shout out to the three people on the stream off the rip, man. And really gonna get into it. Got a couple things on the subject tonight. Number one, we got on the menu tonight. I was just about to talk about now Jimmy G. And
Jimmy G,
yeah,
my
Jimmy,
buddy.
yo, buddy.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go
We
ahead.
love Jimmy. We love Jimmy G in Rams Nation.
I
He, play,
bet.
he plays for us too. we love him. We don't want to see Trey Lance. We want Jimmy G at quarterback every time.
And you know what? Now about it. I about it. You want a
Yeah.
mediocre quarterback. You want to play against somebody you know, okay, it's gonna be a good game, but you still gonna lose. You want to play
Uh-huh.
against Jimmy G. You over there
Yep.
got the vision. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
He gonna make it competitive, but
Yeah, he
fourth
a game
quarter,
manager, bro.
Yeah, and then
fourth quarter,
he
he
gonna
gonna
make it
give it
look
to you.
good. Yeah, he gonna make it
Hmm.
look good. That's all you want. You want to look like it's a battle. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Right.
then it always go your way. That's old Jimmy G.
Right.
All right, we're gonna talk about the Lance situation. Well, really
Trademark.
not situation. They crowned him as starter, shipped Jimmy G out. You know what I'm saying? 27 million, shipped him out. Really put the crown on this young man after they traded like 3 first-round picks to move up to get him.
Mm.
Question for y'all, the cast here. First of all, do y'all feel like that was the right move by the 49ers, putting everything on this young man's shoulders?
No, hell no. What has he shown you to put the whole organization on his back? At least, at most, I would keep Jimmy as the backup. Like, there's no harm in him being the backup. He'd be a pretty good backup if you ask me. You know, he's a game manager anyway. You can't mess it up. I have him as a backup. Let the youngster run it. You know, we see how it goes. He could be a bust. We don't know. Y'all just throwing everything at this kid's feet. I hope the best for him, man. But I ain't seen enough out of Trey Lance.
I don't know. It's like a little haterade in your cup this evening,
Mm.
KM. Fly, what you think?
You know what, man? Jimmy G is a solid quarterback. I give him that. But the goal here is championships. and he's not a guy that can get you over the hump.
No.
Obviously, they believe in Trey Lance. That's why they drafted him, and they think that he can be the future of their franchise. They look at other quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, and they think that Trey can give them that sort of success. And Jimmy G is not a guy they want in the shadows waiting behind him because that might break the young quarterback's confidence. So you have to unload Jimmy G to give Trey a chance if you believe that he's the future.
Agreed. I'm gonna say this about the whole Trey Lance situation. I'm gonna say that I feel like people don't really realize Pat Mahomes said for like 2 seasons before he got the ball. You know what I'm
Alex Smith,
saying?
yep.
So that time on the bench, even like Aaron Rodgers, he said too. There's no such thing as, my opinion, having a star in the making and giving him time to mold him. I do think when you throw him out there and kind of just throw him into a fire, you damage him, and the confidence and all that goes downhill, and it never comes back. So I think they're making a mistake by throwing him out there so early. Um, I feel like he should have said 1 or 2 years to kind of learn the system and kind of moved in like that. And what's up? What you need?
Well, to piggyback off your point, guys like Steve Young sat behind Joe Montana. You know what I'm saying? Remember the whole get the monkey off my back once he finally won one?
Oh, yeah.
And then, like you said, Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre. You know, even the GOAT, Tom Brady, sat behind Drew Bledsoe before anybody knew who he was. So, you know, I see your point there.
Right.
I just don't like just getting rid of Jimmy, though, because what if Trey gets hurt? Like, what? Just knock on wood. What if something bad happens to him? Like, I think Jimmy could be a proven backup, bro. I just don't like the way they just like throwing him out like trash.
They shit them out of there.
I'll give you guys an example. Switch gears. Look at how NBA and Spurs let go of DeJounte Murray because they respect him as a player. They want to give him an opportunity. I think they're doing good, fundamentally sound business with Jimmy G. They respect him for coming over. They want to give him a chance to play because they know, Shanahan knows that Trey Lance is the guy. And they respect Jimmy G enough to possibly give him an opportunity to play somewhere else. It's about 3 or 4 other teams he can go start for today, I'm sure.
Because if you look at Jimmy's resume, it's not that bad.
No.
If you actually look at it on paper, it's low key nice.
Yeah. He ain't got one of these though. But
he ain't got no chips.
Yeah, he ain't got that thing.
You know, but it's a lot of guys that ain't got chips and they glory. Right. You know, Jimmy's. You know, his resume ain't that bad. I just hate how they doing. It was like, all right, we got our guy. Get up out of here.
Yeah. Thank you. You know, everything you did.
Service.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of shit them out there. Question for you guys also about the whole situation itself. If it is this like the 49ers establishment right now, the way it's built right now, my opinion, they are contending for a championship. Trey Lance get in here and they don't make it to the playoffs. First year, is it immediately a bust?
I think. How far did they get last year? They got to the NFC title game?
The game for the NFC. They lost to who they lose to?
The Rams.
Oh, they lost to the Rams.
Rams. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, wherever I think Trey got to get them there.
Got to get them back there
to justify the move. You got to get them there or past.
To
justify.
How could I forget that?
Right. What you think, Fly?
You know what? They're in a division with some killers.
They are.
You know, but think about it. The Seahawks got worse. They lost Russ. The Cardinals are going to be pretty good. So now you got the Rams and the Cardinals. The Niners not even making playoffs. They're not making a wild card. So they're going to be looking. They're going to need to look to draft because you know the Rams going to run away with at least 12 or 13 wins this year.
Agreed.
They're
going to win the division.
Rams are the favorite in the division. I was going to say the Cardinals are beat her though.
And then the Cardinals, you saw we do the Kyler Murray, man. He looks real small in the playoffs. And then he starts off MVP form and then kind of fades away late in the season. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't see over his offensive line. So, I mean.
Also, D-Hop gone for 6 games for that PED use?
Yeah, for that PED.
Right. Yeah, that boy was on the roids. You know what I'm saying?
He tried to play it off, bro. I don't know what they didn't gave me.
They may not be there like that this year. I don't know.
I don't know what I ain't know what I don't know what they ain't gave me, bro. But whatever it was, man, I'm gonna do the research, see what it was. How you know dang well.
Yeah.
Right.
That thing they told you put on your tongue and wait till it dissolve. That was the thing you shouldn't have had,
I
my
don't know
boy.
what they put in that juice.
I thought that was Altoid mint, bro. Cinnamon.
It just made me
Fine,
faster.
boy.
And then it's something that came out that said something like it's not the we have to understand like the supplements itself. It's not the fact that he took a PED. It could have been they test for certain supplements, like for some things and PEDs. So it all didn't have to come like from one pill. One could have came from one over here, one came one over here. You know, they try to mix it up, try to save his image.
Man,
I'm
I
like,
knew there was a
nah,
reason
bro.
that motherfucker wasn't dropping no passes. Had to be something.
No, that boy been out on. We've been
Yo,
saying
he
he was
like-
something different for.
He only got like one drop pass in his career, bro. Something crazy like that.
As if he needed a competitive advantage already. Like right you said, the dude was not human. Dude was catching everything.
Hey, real quick, just for the record, I just want to get you guys teams because I don't want no flip flopping, just for the sake of argument.
Oh man, you already know we big Eagles over here.
Okay.
Big Eagles.
New
Okay.
England
Okay.
Patriots.
Well, I knew
You
that. I just want the audience to know.
I'm
Just
still
so
a
they
New England
understand.
fan. I still love Tom.
And clearly, you know, the defending champs, it's obvious. But go ahead.
Hey, Justin in the chat said that because he lost D Hop. What do you mean? That's why. What do you mean?
That's why he faded? No way.
Yeah, I'm about to say no.
D Hop just a cog in the machine, man. He played terrible.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The accuracy, everything you saw from him at the beginning of the season, like, if I remember correctly, down the stretch of the season, when Kyler Murray fell apart.
Yeah, because
You know
he
what
was
I'm
getting
saying?
hit more.
Yeah, he was getting smacked, boy.
He's 5'10". He was getting hit more. Yeah.
The Rams killed him in the playoffs.
It tapered
Oh,
off.
God.
all that,
He was turn around interception and shit.
Yeah.
all that baby
Yeah.
Yoda stuff, boy. That shit went down the drain
Yeah,
quick.
see, you can get away. After a while, you can get smacked. It's like, all right, bro.
Remember that he
Yeah.
was celebrating the baby Yoda like he's meditating?
Remember that? Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
No, I
Aaron Donald was
my
Darth
boy.
Vader then, I guess, huh?
The Sith Lord.
Get up out of here.
Straight up.
And I guess my last question about because the last thing I was talking about was a division. Last season Jimmy G competed in the division is way more competitive.
Okay.
With the loss of Russ as the quarterback for the Seahawks,
Thank God.
if the 49ers come in and get like second place in the division, when you look at it like, wait, hold on, bro, the division itself is not as competitive as it was last year. Do you count that, or it doesn't matter? Win is a win.
Win is a win. But
Because in hindsight, they should do better. Like even if they kept Jimmy G, right? Even if they kept Jimmy G, they should get at least 2 more wins.
it's set up on paper for them to be second. I don't have them above the Rams, but there's no way you should be below Seattle. And the Cardinals not gonna be like they're not gonna be all that next year.
Right.
AJ Green and old boy ain't gonna get it done. Sorry.
Justin said they didn't have D Hop. That changed how you play D. I'm talking about the pass and accuracy in general. You can lose your top receiver, but I'm saying
His body language, bro.
Yeah,
He
I'm
still
just saying,
had
like,
guys,
his passing wasn't there.
And
You know
then he
what I'm
got
saying?
embarrassed with this contract. They had to put a clause in there to make him study. You heard about that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about that as well. I heard about that too.
So
But
you ain't
know
know the
what?
plays? You just in the dirt, huh? You just in the turf. Hey,
Just
man.
making it happen.
Just go long, bro. I'm
Come on,
putting
bro.
up there.
This
Let's
ain't
go.
NFL street, my man.
Yeah.
These guys watch film.
You know, I'm gonna say this about these young players. About these young players, I feel like it feels like the quarterback position. In the last 3 years, we didn't see great young talent come in here. The kid in the Bengals, that
Joe Burrow.
dude, and him
Yeah,
and
Joe-
that
Joe
wide
Cool.
receiver,
Joe Shiesty.
Oh,
Joe,
and, Jamar
Joe
Chase.
Shiesty and Lamar
Yeah.
Chase. What's his name? Chase.
Yeah,
Jamar
Jamar Chase. Yeah.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Really, I want to kind of throw this up in the air. I don't know about even.
We
anybody
still
even seen
smoking
this.
Joe Shiesty pack. Go ahead.
But really, that last play, the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey was on the ground. Aaron Donald saved the Super Bowl.
He
You
did.
know what I'm saying?
He did.
And not that I'm taking anything away from AD. That man's an amazing play. But I'm saying though, that kid is still here. He's still getting better. You know, the Patrick Mahomes is still here. He's still getting better. Well, no, we're gonna see if he's getting better or not, because they just lost their wide receiver over there to
Tyreek.
yeah.
Well,
Tyreek
they got
or-
some other receivers on that mud. They still deep, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to say the league is getting better at their wide receiver position. I mean, at their quarterback position. You know what I'm saying? Entirety. And that the thing that was like most elusive, like back in the day, you only had like Mike Vick, Diamond McNabb, Steve McNair, people that could scramble with the ball. It's not like that no more. Everybody does that. You know what I'm saying? Those what's it called? PTO plays. You know what I'm saying? That's like it's normal now. So really, quarterbacks don't have to be on their stuff because it was abnormal to kind of come and play. You had to prep for Mike Vick, right? All the scrambling and whatnot. So it was elusive. It's like, damn, I don't see it all the time. But now that's everybody game playing. So the advantage that people would give them by being a moving quarterback, that's not advantage like that no more. We're used to
Well,
seeing it. We're out here for it.
you got linebackers, D ends that's running 4.6s. It's way more speed on the field.
Right,
So that's what makes a guy like Lamar Jackson so amazing because he's outrunning everybody, even DBs.
I was gonna say,
You know
you
what
can
I'm
still
saying?
scramble today. You just got to be like that. Like
Yeah.
Lamar is like that. You can't.
Yeah.
He's not normal. He's not
No,
average.
and they worry about him because he had 230, picked up all that muscle. He ain't 205 no more. So they wonder how he's gonna be able his looseness and his quickness gonna be affected by that this year. Because he picked up more weight to stave off the injuries. Hoping.
I think the deciding factor he this not I didn't even say this. When I was talking to Shannon Sharp on the phone, we were talking about Lamar. It was we want to see him in the pocket. You win games in the pocket.
You talking to?
My Shan.
You talking to?
Yeah, Shan. Oh yeah. Shannon Sharp, my bad. Y'all know I'm calling him Shay. You know, my bad. Y'all know me. I talk to him all the time. We just be on the phone shooting shit sometimes. You know, he got his podcast. I got my podcast. You know what I'm saying? We be talking like he want me to come over do his. I'm like, no, you gotta pay me. He want to come over do one. I said, no. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal, but we'll work it out in the details. But yeah, I was talking to him about Lamar, and you know what I'm saying? We were just talking about you win games from in the pocket. Tom Brady showed us this for year after year. You get comfortable in that pocket, that's how you become the greatest. Doing all the scrambling, it looks good. We love to see it. But at the end of the day, you become a GOAT by working that pocket. And that's what you want to see from young guys. One quarterback specifically comes to my mind when I think about speed and just unwillingness to stay in the pocket. RG3. They tried to work with him, get in that pocket. It never worked out.
Slide.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I love to see Lamar out here running, doing his thing. But you know, I want to see that man in the pocket making those passes, reading and picking apart defense. That's why I think the when it comes to winning championship, where that's gonna come from. Unless he's gonna be like those quarterbacks. He got highlight plays. He looked good, but never won a big one. You know what I'm saying?
You know, let me push back on that.
Pause.
I think it's a double standard. Let's do. I think it's a double standard when they talk about when they critique black quarterbacks. They'll say, "Oh, Lamar, you know, he might get hurt, whoop-de-whoop," but then they'll praise Aaron Rodgers, say, "Oh, he can throw off any platform. Look at that, it's amazing. He'll scramble." You know, Joe Montana was like one of the first scrambling quarterbacks who can throw that thing. You know what I'm saying? But when they do it, look at Josh Allen in the playoffs this past season when him and Pat Mahomes going back and forth. He was on the move.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? So where's the concern when it's, you know, the other race playing the same position? But now you want to put this stigma and this label on black quarterbacks just because they athletically gifted.
Which I don't
You know what I mean?
I mean, I could make an argument Josh Allen's a lot bigger, so he can move like that. But at the same time, I feel you because when they do it, oh my God, it's ingenious. Look at him. Look at the skills. Well, Lamar do it. Oh my God, he better slide or he gets hurt. So
yeah, shout out to TT.
You can't have it both ways. So
you can't have it both ways. You're absolutely correct. Next, what we done talking about?
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep that in. Go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
All right, next thing I wanted to discuss. Nothing. I'm not. Deshawn Watson.
Oh boy. Let's overreact.
This has been a long term event. We're talking about 2 football seasons. The one he didn't play for the Texans. He ended up leaving Texas, and he ended up leaving, doing the whole trade route and all that. And all that is finally coming to an end. Whatever happened with that case happened with that case. We're not gonna touch the case part. We're gonna get more into now that the case is over. the suspension wise and how they chose to handle it in the NFL. All right. They chose to suspend him for 6 games. My question to y'all, with the 6 game suspension being handed down, do y'all think it's too much, just enough, or it is what it is?
Hmm. You know what? We got to take into account that he already missed a full season. On top of that, Deshawn Watson hasn't been convicted of anything. When did it become guilty until proven innocent? I thought it was the other way around in the criminal justice system. But it seems to be, and I'll just say this, when it comes to being a black man, the rules change just a little bit. Big Ben can do whatever he wants to in the bathrooms. And we'll still praise him. Matter of fact, we'll name a hot dog after him. We'll go on ESPN and we'll cry and we'll boo-hoo. He retiring. No, damn well he should have retired 3 years ago. When it comes to Deshaun Watson, who is, might I remind you, at the time, top 2 quarterback. It was him and Pat Mahomes, remember? It was AB, 1A, 1B, right? He signed a $200 million deal. They ship out D-Hop, right?
Yep.
Then he asked for a trade after he signs the deal. Then bam, it's like they hit a button and 25 women come with all these out of nowhere, right? On some Illuminati stuff.
Yep.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But he asked for a trade after he signed a $200 million deal. Similar to somebody I know, Kevin Durant, signed a deal. I want out. I feel like it was punishment, but that's just my opinion. But they had an independent arbitrator go over this case.
Mm-hmm.
They determined 6 games. Right? 6 games I felt like was fair on top of
the
full game suspension and the damaged reputation. That's more than enough punishment. On top of that, I believe it was 23 out of the 24 civil cases were settled.
Yes, right.
So it was 1 that was still out. So you have no conviction. 23 out of 24 settled with 1 floating out there. She's just waiting on the payday. That's all it is. It's all gone. This man's his reputation will never be the same. Right. He suffered enough. Cleveland needs a win. They need something. Cleveland has been a rotten town for years, bro. Since Jim Brown. They need something. Don't rob this man anymore, man. Roger Goodell has too much power, and he's already trying to make it even longer. The suspension longer than what the arbitrator gave was 6. So I just think it's unfair to him.
I thought that was pretty particular how they had this thing set up. And mind you, just to throw a little facts in what Fly said with the arbitrator and whatnot. So the league and the Players Association agreed on this form of mediation. You know
Federal
what I'm saying?
judge.
Yeah, they agreed on the arbitrator, but they also agreed on the commissioner having a last say so if they overturn it.
Yep, that was.
You know what I'm saying? This is what the players agreed on. So they agreed on, hey, we're gonna go to arbitrator first. If we file a grievance, it'll go to the Commissioner Goodell. I didn't understand that step.
Well, it doesn't make sense because you have the arbitrator to make sure the commissioner doesn't have too much power.
Exactly.
You need a third party to oversee it. But it makes no sense because no matter what she says, the commissioner can just say, all right, no, I don't like what you said, appeal it.
Exactly.
What was the point of her doing it?
Exactly. I didn't understand that at all.
So there was no point of her ever being there in the first place.
Exactly. I agree with what Fly said because like that's the funny part in my head. He already missed 2 years. It's 2 years. He missed the first year. He just missed his last year right here. That's 2 years gone. If this was a key franchise he went to, because I agree, if this Big Ben with the Steelers, right? No, it's none of this. No, we got to get him out there. We need him to play. We need him to save that franchise. You know what I'm saying? We can't have a cornerstone franchise looking like this. You know what I'm saying? And it's already so much time served. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that he needs some type of punishment, but they can do fines. They can do community service, but he don't need to miss no more time on the field. Because now we're getting to a point where it's like it's just double jeopardy, and they're just doing too much to him. They didn't do nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I think when AB had got into it, he started pointing out, look, such and such did this, such and did that. Robert Kraft had a similar case. You know what I'm saying? With the massage therapist and whatnot. Robert Kraft said, hey, we ain't doing things to him. Big Ben had he started throwing out the different cases where it was like, well, y'all doing me like this, but nothing happened to nobody else. And I do believe it has something to do with status and who the person is. With Deshaun Watson being so young and what he could be to the league, I do feel like they look at it like, man, who the hell cares? Let's do what we gotta do to save the league. Let's make a good mark with this young kid because he's so young. Another year ain't gonna hurt him. Let's take 6 weeks from him. You know what I'm saying? Which is really my hindsight. Like I just said, they really hurt more the Browns than anybody else because they got a nice division over there that everybody could be battling. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? With 3 young quarterbacks, because the Steelers got 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? And they could be battling, but instead they're stripping that away from the division, the competition of the division.
You got the
So,
kid Trubisky, right?
yep. So I really agree with what you said, and I'm gonna say this too,
Mhm.
and I hate to go here, but I feel like because he wasn't playing, you run in a situation like this. I feel like he was on the field being productive. People will fight more. No, 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 you can't do him like that. You know what I'm saying? Dude went crazy last year, and they had like Kobe kind of showed us this too. If you being productive and you doing your thing through the situation, you're pretty much good to go. You know what I'm saying? In entirely, not just think because he took the ball out of his hand at first, asking for the trade or whatnot. I think it's kind of easier for him to go on not playing because the suspension could have went up to lifetime. So with the 6 games, kind of like, oh, we threw him a bone. You know, there's only 6 games, so I think they took all this into consideration. What you got for him,
I
Cam?
think the NFL is playing to the public perception. They're trying to make everybody happy, and in this circumstance, they're not going to be able to. So you take into effect you had 24 people with accusations. That's a lot of people. Not one, not two. You had 24.
Yeah, he was a super freak.
You're right. You're right. Strike one. You're right.
Yeah, he was nasty.
Strike
nasty.
one. And then it was sexual misconduct. Sexual misconduct. Blurry, gray area, really blurry. Don't want to get into details. They say this, he say this. Okay, cool. So you got that in the public eye. Then the Browns smack every owner in the face and pay this guy $230 million.
Guaranteed.
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 Right?
Yep.
No other quarterback has ever got that, right?
Drove the market up.
31 other owners like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yesterday's price is not today's price, people. Go ahead.
So now we got a guy that has these 24 allegations that's in the news that we basically endorsed him. We endorsed him as the Browns. We just, yeah, that's cool. No big deal. You did 24? Oh,
Thanks.
nothing, Deshaun. Here's $230 million guaranteed. So
Hey.
it looks and appears as if the NFL is endorsing this behavior and that they don't care about women. So Roger Goodell, he's looking at all this. They see all this like we do, and they say, you know what? The judge gave him 6 games, but the people, they're not gonna like 6 games. We gotta make it seem like it's more than that. You know what? We gotta find him on top of this. You know what? You know what? They gave him $230 million. We're gonna go with an $8 million fine, and how about we tack on some extra games to make the people happy? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna appeal this and tack on more games. So the NFL is trying to save face here. I think it's unfair. Your bylaws state that what the judge read in the NFL bylaws, the appropriate punishment was 6 games.
Yep.
Cool. I'm good with that. You should have left it at that. Sign the dotted line. He gets 6. But because you're trying to save face, because there's the whole slow propane, there's a whole propaganda that the NFL don't care about women. We got to go up the extra step, and we got to find on making sure that we really care, and we got to make sure this does not happen again. That's all it is.
That's it. I'll go for that too, bro. We got to stop this, man. I'm gonna say this, man. And Colin Kaepernick and was the first person on his wave with the NFL, with all these organizations. I'm gonna say NFL because NBA is included. The players, the people who honestly do the work, gotta take back the power. You know what I'm saying? Take back the power of what's going on, man. And I just, especially with they'll never look at us like we're us because we're not us to them because we're them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it comes down to in a lot of these situations, in my opinion. So shout out to Deshaun. Hopefully he get back on the field sometime soon. But I see him walk away with at least 8 games here. 8 games, bro.
I'm thinking, I think they do tackle 2 to 3 more games.
Man, they trying to put him out for the year.
Yeah. That I could see that too. I wouldn't be surprised.
Roger Goodell, shit, he an asshole like that.
And then Cleveland already paid. They gave him $1 million for the first year because they knew he was basically
Gonna miss some games,
gonna
right?
be suspended.
Look,
So
bro.
that's also like a slap in the people's face in the NFL's face. Like, ha, we know you're gonna fine him, and you're probably gonna suspend him.
Right.
Give him $1 million.
Well, I know a team that stole Super Bowls and recorded teams' walkthroughs for the big game. So it's a lot of corruption going on in the NFL. I mean, at one point, guys was doing cocaine and 8-balls at halftime. Lawrence Taylor, Michael Irvin, allegedly.
Allegedly.
So I mean, don't act like this ain't been a dirty league.
Right.
This is out on Front Street, but this is one man's business, and like I say, he's not a criminal.
Yeah.
He wasn't convicted of nothing.
Two grand juries could have picked that case up, and they said, "Nah, we good."
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me if 15 women came out tomorrow and said something about Tom Brady, he won't be playing football?
Facts. He still be playing.
He'll still be playing, bro.
Yeah.
They be like, oh no, hell no, not Tom, no.
I feel like they look at like, bro, he got time because he's younger. He got time,
right? And they won't rob Tom at the end of his career. I get that, but I'm just saying, the NFL sometimes to me seems biased when it comes to certain people. As Paul Mooney once said, you have to have the complexion for the protection. And if you have a certain complexion, you don't have that protection, they will come after your ass like a pack of hounds out of hell.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a young black getting money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. It just ain't the same. We gotta call these double standards, bro.
No, I agree.
There you go. All right. I'm gonna say this too, but you gotta be a little bit more careful too, right? If you him, right? Like, come on, man.
24?
Don't give him a chance. 24, bro. You was freaky.
He got an addiction, allegedly.
Right, allegedly.
They say he's playing peekaboo under the tiles. Like what?
He enjoyed.
Bro, you weird, bro. You got 200 M's.
Yeah. Guess what?
What?
I bet you can't guess what's under here.
Like, bro, dude is. I mean, allegedly, dude is weird though.
Allegedly, that's a thickness.
I never like. Okay, I want to say that I don't want to come off creepy when I say this. I'm a millionaire, bro. Women want me.
Facts.
Why am I dealing with the few who don't? There's women who do more for $40. I got M's. Why am I dealing with the ones who don't?
At the end of his massage session, he's like, "Yeah, so you gonna do that thing?
Ain't gonna ruin your whole bag.
You gonna do the thing? You gonna do that thing? You know the thing."
Think about it. He got 200. He had more coming. Endorsements, all that.
Right.
And you ruin that for a fetish?
That's it.
A happy ending.
Come on, bro.
Man, you know what it is? I'm be honest, he's seen this shit on Pornhub.
That's what
he saw it on Pornhub. He said, "Man, I got to get it."
Man, bro could have just scrolled on Instagram and picked them like flowers with 200 million.
Yeah, bro.
You know what? He got away with it a couple times. Out of them 24, a couple people lying. About a good 4 or 5 said yeah. And he just kept going. He kept going.
He probably did that in college too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He kept thinking he can get away with it.
Get away with it, right?
He got to number 13, 14. They were like,
yeah. But you know what? I mean, real with you, right? The fact that he kept on going, it had to be some girls in there who said yeah.
Somebody said yeah.
Somebody said yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, okay, well, you won't do it? Cool, no problem. And they said the Texans were providing for him like NDAs and hotel rooms and whatnot. Come on.
So the Texans was like, our quarterback is super freak, but he wins his games.
That's exactly what it is.
What? It took one chick to blow the whistle, and the rest of them said, we can get paid off that?
Hold on, let's get it.
I got checks, email.
Right. Yeah, I did it for him a couple of times.
That's crazy. All for payday.
Yep.
All right. That's how you got money. See, if you're broke like me, no girl wouldn't waste their time. You know what I'm saying? They would have cursed me out and kept going. Or they would have did it, and that would have been that. You know, they let it go. It would have been no money involved. They know what it is. You know, they get with old PS4 giant guy. The PS4 don't stand for money. You know what I'm saying? So they gone. They in for a good time. That's it.
You probably got the 40 ball for him.
Oh, you know what? 40 ball. That's it. No tip, no nothing. You know my merds. 40 in and out. First change, no robbery.
I got 2 fresh $20 bills.
Right, and I'm hitting them together. You know what I'm playing peekaboo too. I look like a P Diddy video.
Usher, watch this.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's weird, bro. Message to you, MF with money. Listen. Because she said no, don't mean everybody gonna say no. Find the MF that's gonna say yeah. You know what I'm saying? All these girls out here ain't saying no to this, bro. You are somebody. Somebody would just love to be doing it just because you somebody. You ain't even gotta pay for it. 40, don't risk everything for this one moment.
24 athletes.
You know, I'm in the stream like that. Don't risk everything for this one moment. It's not worth.
Nah, bro.
And then they all settled, all but one settled. So that's how I know it was about money. Like y'all didn't care.
Yeah, the rest of them didn't care. I think this one really had something going on, but I mean, she wanted a bigger payday because something really happened to her. She saw what everybody else got. She said, "No, I need more than that because this really."
Yeah, bigger dreams. Huh?
Yeah, that ain't enough.
Yeah, She got to pay for He got to pay for everybody.
How much y'all need? Just a meal?
No, I need mines. Hi, and lastly, on list, B, tell us about the T.O. situation.
Yeah, man. So apparently T.O. got into a altercation with the neighborhood Karen the other night. He was, I don't know if you guys, I sent you guys the video. I don't know if you've seen it.
I just watched it before.
Okay. Yeah, he was driving through his neighborhood, I guess cruising, and it was at nighttime, and he was driving to his mailbox allegedly. And the young lady was walking with her husband at night and said something to him about slowing down. T.O. hops out. You know, T.O. don't pull no punches. He said something to her, and she calls the police, of course. You know, large black man, former NFL receiver, approaching her husband. I guess she felt threatened. And she's talking crap back and forth to him, bringing up his house, how he's the leading complaint to their HOA meetings, and how he has leaves everywhere. He doesn't maintain the landscaping. So she's talking crazy to him, right? And then the police get there, and here come the waterworks. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, how could you do this? Then she slips up and says, you shouldn't be walking to me as a black man. I'm a white woman.
I'm a white woman.
Yeah, bro. And T.O. just going back and forth, talking his little trash with her. Talking about, we got a real life Karen. I have never in my life been a part of nothing like this. Wow. This is the first time I've seen on TV, but this is the first time. So he gets about 10 minutes of video. And
she said you came at me. Like
she said he came at her. Yeah. Right. And she tried to make it real bad. I guess she wanted the police to shoot him. Allegedly,
you charged at me.
You know how the Karens, they gas the police up to thinking, okay, this black man might be a threat,
right?
But the one cop was a brother. He knew T.O. was who don't know T.O. He kind of recognized him. He kind of was rapping with him and stuff. But T.O. then released her mugshot on his Instagram account.
So she been in jail before, or did they take her to jail that night?
I don't think she went that night, but he did put a mugshot. I'm not sure what the date was.
So she be out here in the street. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That just shows us that just goes to show you, no matter what you do or who you are, in their eyes, you still ain't nothing but with money. That's it. That would come down to.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They could talk to us any type of way, but you talk back or stand your ground. You know what I'm saying? Thank God those police officers didn't react a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Because we go through this all the time with African Americans getting gunned down by police and whatnot. But thank God. But that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? A situation where she's all wrong. Thank God T.O. had his video and his receipts too. And thank God he exposed that woman. You know what I'm saying? Because people need to know no matter who you are or where you are, you know what I'm saying? People treat you a certain way. That's all I got on that.
Okay.
That's disturbing.
Yeah, no.
Ken, what you got, bro?
It's sad. 2022, we still doing this. It's really sad and unfortunate. I just hate it. I watched the whole video. It's almost comical how it happened. Like I see where T.O. was laughing most of the video because it was just stupid. And it's sad that as a society, we still deal with the same stuff, no matter what, no matter the year, no matter your tax bracket, the same problems. It's it's truly sad. Crazy. I'm just happy T.O. didn't lose his life behind something stupid.
Facts. It could have went left
because it could have went a whole nother way.
Exactly. Shout out to T.O. for holding us cool.
For sure.
All right, that's pretty much all I had, man.
Yeah.
Anything else? All right, man. Thank y'all for everything, man.
For sure, man.
Shout out to the cast, sir. You guys are amazing.
When any of those 2K updates, have y'all seen any of that stuff?
You know what I have? Y'all want to go a quick conversation about that real fast? 2K updates?
They got rid of.
I've seen a few. Go ahead.
You know what? I'm gonna say, you know what, bro? I can kind of go through them because they're not really that deep. If you just give me your opinion on them, we got like 40 minutes in, couple minutes out. We talk about that really quick. Man, let me hit this real fast because Really, man, I'm telling you, this 2K stuff. I think
You excited about it?
I'm gonna say really like, and I've been wanting people to say this all the time. I had
Mm.
no problem with 2K22.
Me neither.
I had zero issue with 2K22. Like
Mm.
if you, I wish I can read some of the messages off my personal page where people, my personal page, my game page, like people were saying like the passing animations are wonky. The ball hit people's body. I'm like, well, if they're in the passing lane, the ball supposed to go through 'em? Like I never seen
Mm.
that happen in like nowhere. So why would it go
Mm.
through 'em? It's like I feel like a lot of these people, no, YouTubers
Mm.
specifically. This is to YouTubers specifically. You guys do stuff for views.
Mm.
Mm.
It's easier for a YouTuber to have a conversation about something negative than something positive. That
Mm.
you guys will start say, "Oh, this game sucked because you said it sucked." Now everybody said it sucked. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm.
YouTubers can make up things that have nothing to do with anything about this game and say it's trash, and everybody jump on the bandwagon just
Yeah.
because. Well, I have to understand this
Mm.
is a video game, bro, for entertainment, for entertainment.
Mhm.
NBA is stripping off gameplay for NBA Jam. They're literally stealing ideas from a game that was out in the 90s to
Mm.
provide a game for you now. The
Mm.
park mode is supposed to be arcadish. It's supposed to be arcadish.
Yeah.
But a YouTuber will get on his stream and because they're following, say the game is trash, it's arcadic. People run away with that. They'll run away with it and they'll get behind it. Oh yeah, did it in third. And it just it's horrible. It's horrible. They would live in a world like this.
Mhm.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and bash everybody, but a lot of YouTubers they go negative because that's what people want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
The
People love
2K
crying and
community
complaining, boy.
exactly, and they love having somebody to complain with.
Yeah.
Like if you say, "Oh, this game is great, I love it, I love it," well, because you trash, you don't feel like that. I never
Facts.
said 2K22 is a bad game. I never said it. I said it's a good game, bro. I don't have issues with the game. I don't have a reason to play it. There's no reason for me to grind it. There's no legend grind. It's a good
Mhm.
game. It's a solid game. You know what I'm saying? So with them saying, listen, we're basically bringing you the same game. We're changing some badges up, this and that. I say, fine. It's good to go.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying already. If I was fixing things, I wouldn't be worried about passing or dribbling or shooting badges. Those are not the things I'm fixing on her. You know what I'm saying? My opinion, there were little mechanic issues I would have changed. One big mechanical issue for me was the dunking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
There was a non-logic factor, I call it, and that was dunk to block change animation ratio. I felt like it was so inconsistent that it would leave uh 6'6", 6'5" to 6'8" players, shooting guard wings, would have the ability to dunk over everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like it's improbable. It's improbable. It wouldn't happen. There's no way, in no form of fashion, this dunk wouldn't change or it wouldn't do this in the third. And I didn't like a lot of those animations where the dunk animation where they made you like contest, like where the dunk animation where they kind of
Oh, you
grabbed
Pull
get
you,
you in.
get pulled in.
Uh-huh.
yeah, and
Yep.
made you a part of it. Bro,
Yep.
I didn't want nothing to do with that when he was going up. Don't make me be a part of that.
And then it's so inconsistent because you can have like a 95 block, and because you were in the wrong spot or his animation triggered first, he's gonna get that off. But it's
Yep.
like, well, if he has an 86 dunk and I have a 95 block, why am I getting dunked on? Like
Exactly.
the
With Hall of
logic
Fame intimidator.
with Hall of with the that stuff, that logic
Yeah.
don't make sense to me. Like I don't understand that stuff.
Right. So a lot of this stuff is they switched around that stuff. And they had to bring back the legend grind. I think that's gonna be like the last 2K wanted to get a battle pass type feel for more money. They want to get that. That is the trend right now in video games.
Yeah.
There's some type of battle pass in every game where even if we give you this this
Mhm.
currency, because most games I play, they award you the currency at
Over
one point in
time, right.
time.
Yep.
But still some more shit you gotta buy.
Exactly. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So
Destiny.
big Destiny, but oh, was it? What's the game we just played, Fly?
Outriders.
Outriders 2, the other one,
Breakpoint.
Breakpoint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can buy the battle pad, but it's something else that you need. Apex is
Yep.
really good at that too.
Oh,
Apex really gives you season to season. They give you if you never spend on nothing else.
You get the currency to buy the next battle pass.
Exactly inside the current battle pass. So you go through this battle pass, play it flat out, and don't spend nothing. you will have the money you need for the next battle pass. You know what I'm saying? But like we said,
Mm.
you gotta buy something, a skin to a gun, skin to clothes. You gotta buy something. You know what I'm saying? And that's what 2K is trying to get to. That's why 2K made these jump shots that are more entailed. This one is better. And they're making this abundantly clear. This one is better than that one.
Mm-hmm.
Cause so
Yeah.
they can hide this one in the battle pass and make you say, listen, if you want it, you gotta pay for it. You
There's
know
a
what I'm
whole
saying?
there's a whole tier list of the jump shots that they have coming. That's like a whole list. Curry's on the top. It shows you the percentage of the contest, the release point, all of this. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're about to go crazy with the monetization and buying the digital.
Exactly.
It's,
So you know what? That's a good question for y'all. How do y'all feel if 2K follows trend where real gaming and their season free season this year is more now you gotta pay $4.99 for it every season.
I wouldn't be surprised because 2K has always been pay to play. We can go all the way back to 15, 16. Think about it. You had to spend $20 to get your player up to 85. You had to pay to play. Be at 85, and you do the rest of the work to make them 95, 99, whatever. But so 2K has always been pay to play. You want J's in the game? We got J's. 3,000 VC. Well, dang, how much does that? That's $2.99 in real life. Oh, I had to spend $3 to buy some J's on the game. Like, oh, you don't like J's? Okay, we got Nikes, we got Adidas, we got all this stuff.
But they don't take the case. They don't take the cake. You go customize and make your shoe.
Oh,
We gonna charge you 10 racks for your shoe that you made.
1,000 VC to make your own shoe. Like it's been pay to play, so I would not be surprised. Like you said, they gave us the free battle pass this year to test it out. I wouldn't be surprised, like you said, to get exclusive animations or exclusive gear. $5, $10 for this premium battle pass. You get the golden J's with the sparkling Michael Jordan with diamond glitter dust hanging from his wrist. It's like, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
So I got a different take on this. Let me just take you guys back for a second. Remember, about 15 years ago or so, you would go to a place known as Blockbuster. And inside a Blockbuster, if you wanted to play a basketball game or a football game, you had options.
Choices, yeah.
Right? Different choices, different games, different creators. Right? Now today, if you want to play NBA game, what do you have to buy?
You gotta buy
2K.
If you want to play football game, what do you have to buy?
Madden.
Gotta buy Madden.
That's it.
They have robbed the gamers. Therefore, they can give us whatever the hell they want to give us, and we can't do a damn thing about it. It's sick. I really hate the state of gaming today. When you had live and other games, you kept 2K honest because they know they had what? Competition.
Yep.
There is no competition, so they can keep giving us and doing whatever the hell they want to us, and we're going to buy it because we're what? Sports fans.
There's no reason for them to not make a bad game. Like,
right. So what they do is they give us whatever they want. They might claim that they hear us, but bro, they're gonna put out whatever they want to. Me personally, I want a simulation. I'm an OG gamer. So I want a close simulation as possible. I don't like the arcade shit. So I stay in 5v5 because that's just what I like. But if I had options, I would go look and see which ones I like the most. But I've always been a fan of 2K. But the worst thing that happened to as far as gamers is the lack of options and the monopoly that companies like EA put on Madden. When we had 2K football, to me, 2K football was the greatest football game invented with T on the front. And it was cheap. It was $20. And then what did EA do? Do a solo partnership with the NFL to create a monopoly on the whole market. So until we get other games producing, even the Live a couple years back was okay. I thought they was on to something. They had some good ideas. But until we get other games out and other options for the gamers, the consumer, we're always going to be stuck complaining because no one person is going to be happy with everything. Some people might like this. Some people might like that. But nobody's going to be 100% content with a game. And I just think we need to they need to do justice to the gamers because we're the ones that support these companies. Without us buying, there is no 2K. There is no Madden without the fans. So these other companies need to step up.
Agreed. Hey, that's a solid take, Fly. What a rant.
It's been on my mind for a minute.
Oh man, you know what? I agree with that. In that 2K, not 2K Live 19, what you was talking about the last.
You had good ideas. Yeah, I like the ideas.
Right. Like it really, and it could have matured to something.
Yeah,
I totally agree with that too. It
it's
could have
dope.
came out something.
We was at Rucker Park hooping. You know what I'm saying? They had real locations.
The
That
Venice
was
Beach,
dope.
that thing was dope. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
dope. Why didn't keep
Yeah.
running with that?
Right. And it was like they did this thing where you had to protect like your court. It was like you had
Yeah.
players, they played at your court. So I totally agree. That was a solid game. But yeah, I think it comes down to the competition. And you're
Mhm.
right, there was a abundance of I mean, I remember off the top of my mind without thinking about anything, you had NFL Fur,
Ooh,
and
Game day was college, right?
game day
the
was
game day of college, yeah. And then you had NBA Showtime. The
Yep.
two games on top of my mind, top of my head, like you're right, you did always had options. And there
NBA
was a ton of
Street.
NBA Street, NFL Street, NFL
Yep.
Blitz,
yeah, you always
all
had a ton of
type of
games.
stuff.
And then you ain't got that balance like that.
You got 2 games.
Yeah. Really quick before we get ready to wrap this up. Question to both of y'all, and this is rapid fire. So when I ask, I want y'all to shout it out, okay? Just boom, right out there, okay? No
This
thinking
ain't no
about it.
goofy stuff.
Come on, man. What do you take me as?
Last time you showed us a video of a young lady. Never mind.
She had the meats.
Go ahead, bro. Last time you caught us off guard. Go ahead.
He had the meats.
Whew,
Not
that
the
was
beat.
and that was a whole. I know I was smiling the whole, like really in the inside. I was laughing the whole production because I was ready like, then when should I put this out? When should I? And I was trying not to laugh, bro. Cause I knew y'all was like, man, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
But okay, really fast question. And then when you shot your answer, how long y'all been playing 2K?
Number 1. Just the first one.
Nah, I
Just
can't.
the first one.
wait.
A on front.
Okay,
I never liked live.
no, like, I wasn't a live person either, but I played a little bit. Cause
Dreamcast.
Okay. Critical question, really fast. When it comes to user experience, right? Playing with different people, not characters, different people on the game.
Okay.
Who's the best guard y'all ever played with?
Me.
Y'all gonna cap off with a stream or what?
I answered that.
Me.
It depends on what you're looking. You said point guard, 2 guard. You got to be
I
specific.
said guard. I
What
didn't
do I
say guard. Guard.
You just one guard.
It's guard. Point guard. Whatever position you want. It's all guards.
It's a toss. It's a toss up. It's a toss up for me. It'll be between PS4 John Gotti and AP.
Peasy the Gizzard.
Yeah, Peasy the guy.
That dude wish he's
my
the guy
point
wish
guard.
he can.
That's my point guard, and you're a
That's
scorer,
cute.
so it just depends on what you need.
That's cute.
But that was years ago. You don't rock with us no more.
You know, I'll be like this. Many people done passed me the ball and I ain't got 30. Has he ever gave you a 30 game? Like consistently 30?
Well, he's asked to do a role,
Okay, got you.
and he filled the role.
Got
Who's the best center you ever had in your lineup?
Daytime 90? Here it goes. No, Fly. You know you're a solid center, bro. Like if it was a center that did like old school Patrick Ewing, go Fly. If I want a center who's gonna lock down that middle and rally the troops and clutch, go Fly all day long.
Rebound, defense, scoring, passing ability, IQ. Those things that you cover for center.
Well, I'm gonna take away scoring because scoring I need a shooting center. You gotta be able to hit that 3 ball for me.
No, that's before 2K became 3-point happy. Thank you, Wardell. You ruined the game.
Wardell.
Thank you, Wardell.
Now, Cam, you said yourself, but man, I took you to the lab. I really showed you how to flick your wrist when you shoot.
No. You see, you always tell this story wrong. I would tell the fans a quick story. Well, how this happened. I saw a guy that made a 6'10" sharpshooter. He was 6'10", getting buckets. I stood back. I said, he's on to something. He's on to something, folks. I said, but I can make that better. I can make it shorter. I don't need to be 6'10". I'm 6 feet. I said, ooh, Hall of Fame badges off the rip. I said, he got like an 89 3 ball. How about 97? Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's how that happened. The birth of KM, it's the sharpshooter. That's how
Can we rewind that? That wasn't Gotti's first build that year. Gotti had a power forward.
He did. He had a center.
Right.
And he was ass.
Y'all banned him.
And he was told, hey, man, you need to shoot, bro. I think it was Lil Mamba who put that bug in old Gotti ear and created. The monster that's known as Gotti.
Hold on, you know what? No, rewind that. No. That show was the first build I made, but the build I played with was the big because I didn't want to put my VC in the shooter because I was like, dang, I don't know if I want to shorter or taller. Day one, I made that build. Day one, I just never played with it. The big is what I really want. Yeah, the small forward. I made a small forward. The sharpshooter. Day one, that's what I made.
Okay.
But then I also made the power forward. Cause like, damn, I want the white, then third. You know what I'm saying? But no, the small forward, the very first build I made, I just didn't play with it because it was like, damn, I need this.
Okay.
And I was afraid of putting my VC. And then we went to the park and we started running at the park. Like, no, I don't need that. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you kept that secret under your hat for 5-6 years, or you just kept it for the stream?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
First I'm hearing of it.
So I give guys
you played with me day one.
I did.
Right.
And you got big.
Right.
And we complained about your big being ass, and you came with this shooter who was decent, and he started shooting from half court.
Hold on. So day one, when I made the shooter, right, the VC that I had, right, I didn't want to waste my VC, so I didn't put it on him because I was like, this may not be it.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So I went with the big, which I was.
Hey, brother, I totally understand, brother.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
So I give you the credit. You showed me the way to the water, but I had to drink. Yeah. You showed me the way.
Yeah, hey, it was a lot easier to drink that water when I said, "Hey, Kim, hold your head back. Here it comes."
But that's back when you guys were shooting all threes. AP was assistant. Chris was doing the in between. R2 stick forward, and I was holding down the paint.
I said, AP, you want to be great? Pass me the ball. I'm gonna make you a superstar. Pass me the ball.
It all worked.
Man. Right.
It all worked.
It was a good year, man.
In hand. Yeah, it all worked.
It was
give fly the ball and get out the way for the first 6 buckets. Then I stopped getting the rock and we was winning.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You had to loosen up the middle. You had to loosen up the middle first.
You had to get it ready. You had to get it ready for what was coming. You know what I'm saying? And when they start protecting themselves what was coming, they freed up the outside. That's it. We had a plan. We had a
Why did they get rid of the arena in the Pro-Am, bro? Why did they scrap that?
That was fun. Like, they've
recycled the same high school gym in the Pro-Am for how many years now? We can't get in the gym?
Yeah, for the last 3-4.
Golly, man. The same yellow and black. Come on, bro.
Yeah, nothing for that crowd. But you know what, though? As the communities grow, this is really what it is. As the communities grow, they tend to feed the communities. That is really what Mike Wang said. You know, my team community grew. So they started servicing the my team community. That Pro-Am community grew, but it grew towards 3v3. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? They asked for 3v3. They didn't ask for, hey, we want arenas. You know what I'm saying? So they took Pro-Am from being like 5v5 to 3v3. That's what they asked for.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying? And even like this next 2 hit coming out, they wanted to go back outside. So they want 3v3 Pro-Am back outside.
On the roof.
On the roof again with no shadow. You know what I'm saying? So the community itself gotta be like, look, this is what we want.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Every entity of 2K, you know what I'm saying, they're catering. You know what I'm saying too. And that community gotta be like, you know what I'm saying, they're third. So really the bigger YouTubers gotta make videos about it. I mean, I'm gonna call spade a spade.
Okay, well, I know a guy.
You do. Yeah. I don't think John Gotti played like 3v3 Pro-Am enough like that.
Oh no, I was talking about iPod.
Oh, okay, got you. That hurt.
Yeah, I'll go hit him up on Facebook.
Hit him in the heart, huh?
My bad, John. You on TikTok or some shit? I know.
Especially iPod, we're gonna have him on the show. We're gonna have him on the show, man. So shout out to iPod, man.
That's dope. I got a lot of questions for him.
Hey, you know,
I'm gonna ask, do you need one?
You know what? iPod is just like, I'm gonna say this about iPod, right? What was doing the world, right? I couldn't beat iPod. Give me 1 million followers and I'm a different John Gotti. I don't care who you are. Talk to me, I'm like, bro, who the are you? But iPod is so nice. You can talk about anything. He's always down to do whatever. Shout out to iPod, man. Really a good dude, man.
That's what's up.
A good dude. All right, y'all. We ain't did an hour on this thing. Let's get ready to wrap this up. Fly, what you got for him?
You know, in light of the TO situation, man, I just want us to recognize, Black man, you are a king. Black woman, you're a queen. Let's carry ourselves as such.
Deep. And as such, what do you mean? Like, let's carry ourselves as kings, or
kings and queens, and know our worth, know our value, and know who we are.
So not like that Christina Rock girl.
No, beating up on Blueface.
Yeah,
That's embarrassing. Stuff like that, bro.
It's embarrassing.
Like, come on, man. Like, you don't just represent yourself. When you're out, you represent your entire race and all your people, your family, your ancestors. And I think people need to be more conscious of that when they move and how they carry themselves out there in the world. And I think enough people, especially young folks, don't think or consider how their actions affect other people and the image of other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
So I just think that people need to be more aware. And as always, stay woke.
Stay woke. Open that third eye.
Yeah.
That's deep. That's from The Voice. You got to end that shit like The Voice.
The voice of YouTube.
Yeah, it's The Voice.
I don't want O-Block after me. I got to be careful saying that too many times.
Right, you already know. The
Voice
voice.
YouTube. KM, talk to him.
Y'all know my slogan. Each and every time, you gotta drink more water, and as always, mind your damn business.
Damn business. Cause everybody and everything.
Get that water. You gotta get that.
Dang, what did I say I was gonna end it with earlier? What were we talking about earlier? I said I'm gonna end it like that. I got that shit already. I had to work.
Go back to your original.
Right.
Go back to your original. The usual.
And really, you know what? In my mind, this is really going to relate one day when you in the bed, kind of just dazing, and you just kind of need that motivation. I feel like this is gonna hit home. Cause when I came up with it kind of hit me just one day. And you know, every now and again, you need a reminder why you're working so hard. You know what I'm saying? When it's the darkest outside, and you know you kind of in the trenches yourself, and you need to talk to yourself. Let this be the light that illuminates the way for you. Pursue dreams, pursue moments, pursue life.
Bam.
Let's Go Rec Podcast. Lord,
there it is
for the OGs.
Shout out to the Rams. We celebrating, baby. We celebrating, baby. We popping bottles, KM. We popping bottles, baby. We did it.
You finally got it, man.